Summerfest show and best party in the state of Wisconsin. Best party in the Midwest.
Yeah. Okay, so first of all, it started out with about 24 members, and the band started about 3 years ago. Two of our cohorts, Dave Stoller and Dave Adler, started the band, and it's basically a collective of local musicians from the Madison area, plus one Milwaukee guy.
Yeah.
It kind of evolved into what is now the current group, which is about 16 members. We've kind of trimmed it down a little bit. But,
and it basically started off as a love of Steely Dan's music. Their music is very deep, it's very groovy, it's got a little bit of a jazz side to it, a little bit of a rock and a funk side to it, which really resonated with a lot of the musicians in the Madison area. And they have an enormous catalog ranging from the early 70s all the way through, I think they released an album in 2008 or 2009. So, well, that was 2003, and then there was another one after that too. I mean, the catalog is amazing. A lot of hits in there, a lot of stuff that maybe is a little bit more obscure, but when you hear it, you can't help but groove to it. So we just did it because we enjoyed the music, and lo and behold, people started showing up.
Just more shows. I'm pretty active in booking and promotion, and I'm going to try to book this group, you know, in the local area, in the statewide area, hopefully more regionally in the future. But we'll definitely be back in Milwaukee. I'm sure we'll be back at Summerfest next year. We have a very tight connection there.
And from a music standpoint, we're always diving deeper into the catalog, trying to put together themes. Like we'll play the entire Asia album tonight, and we'll continue to kind of dive deeper into their catalog and keep adding new stuff, so that if people come to see us, you know, multiple times, they're getting a different show every single time.
I think for me, being a drummer, one of two drummers, it's and we've fixed this a little bit, but it's getting up after you get in a groove, and then you got to get up and you got to let the next guy sit down. Horns, they're pretty much on the whole time. But there's two drummers in this group, and then there's 4 guitar players. There's a lot of switching going on, and logistically, finding the space on the stage for everybody that makes sense is a challenge, but we always get it done.
There's some acrobatics.
Yeah, there's some. I mean, we get it done though, and
I mean, look at me. I look like I can fit into some small spaces, right? You better zoom out that camera. Is that a wide angle? All right.
You know, I play and they follow. It's kind of that way. I mean, it's a very strong group of musicians, and you know, I like to think that even if there wasn't a drummer, they'd still be able to keep time and play the music. We all love Steely Dan. We all love the music, and everybody's pretty tuned in. But yeah, I mean, as a drummer, that's my job. I make my presence known, and they follow.
I'm Steely, and
I'm Dane,
and we're Steely Dane.
Thank you, Summerfest, for having us. Thank you, Vic Thomas.
Jam.
Thank you. See you next year.